Hi guys, so today we're going to talk about girl talk. And I don't really have anything right now planned or whatever. I'm actually just on my home screen. But so we're going to talk about periods and like kind of mental health and relationships and friendships and stuff like that. So let's start off strong. I'm going to talk about pimples too. Let's talk about pimples since we're at it. We'll do periods next. Okay, I just want to let you know, to make it clear, I made videos about it before, but pimples are normal. Everybody gets them. It's hard to get perfect skin. Okay, you're gonna get pimples, and I have pimples underneath these pimple patches. That's why I have them on. And pimples are normal, and you're gonna get pimples. And don't fret. Don't let it bother you. You're still beautiful whether you have pimples or not. Like, it doesn't matter. Everybody gets them. Everybody gets pimples at some point. You may get pimples on your back, on your arms, whatever, legs, wherever you may get them. And it's normal. Pimples are normal. I mean, sometimes there might be a reason you get pimples, like you have more breakouts if you have like a medical condition, and you can like take care of it. But breakouts and acne and stuff is normal. It's alright. Yeah, and I have PCOS, so a part of it is like more acne or something like that. But yeah, pimples and acne and blackheads and stuff, they're normal. You can do skincare, take care of it, put pimple patches on. You can do skincare to protect your skin to try to not get the pimples. There's still always chances you're still gonna get pimples, and that's okay. It's normal. Pimples are normal. Don't fret. You can go to school. Who cares if somebody says something about it? Just either ignore them, tell a teacher, or because I know there's been girls throughout my life. I've seen a couple of them where they have pimples all over their face, and that doesn't matter. You're still beautiful. You're still beautiful even if you have pimples all over your face. There will be people out there making fun of you, and there will be ones that are like, oh, if you take care of your face. It's not always about whether you take care of your face or not. Because you could do everything for your face. You could keep it so clean and pimples could still appear. So ignore them. And or if you want to talk back, just say it's normal. Everybody gets acne. Or whatever. But acne is normal. Plus, it doesn't even matter what anybody else says. Who gives what anybody else says? It doesn't matter what they say. It matters what you think of yourself. And you should think you're beautiful with or without acne. Same goes for birthmarks. If you have a birthmark on your face, you're still beautiful. Or if your face redness or eczema or whatever, you're still beautiful. Who cares what your face looks like? Sorry, I almost cursed. Who the heck cares what your face looks like? Like, it doesn't matter what they think. And you don't have to wear makeup, by the way. Let's talk about makeup. You don't need makeup. You look beautiful the way you are. You can wear makeup, of course. I'm never going to tell somebody they can't wear makeup. But you don't need makeup to be beautiful. You don't need makeup. You don't need to cover yourself. Now, if you want to feel confident in your body, of course, by all means, do it if you'd like. But not only would it save money, but you also don't need it. You look beautiful the way you do. I've never worn makeup. The only time I've ever worn makeup is when I let somebody do my makeup, like a stepsister or whatever, do my makeup. But I've never actually done makeup before, and I put on lip chat sometimes. Sorry, my Instagram is going off because I'm in a group chat with other content creators. But don't let what were we on? We were on birthmarks. Was it birthmarks? Some birthmarks. Anyways, you are beautiful. Don't let people judge you. Oh, makeup. We were on makeup. You don't need makeup. You don't. I have put mascara on my eyes before, and I think I'm gonna like that, but I don't really own mascara. Like I said, I put lip chap on. I put lip gloss on before. Don't really go anywhere. You couldn't. I own lip gloss that I put on months ago and I've gone out with, but you can't really tell I had lip gloss on. You could tell my lips are glossy probably, but I didn't have lip gloss on them. I don't wear blush or anything, or eyeliner. Actually, when they tried to put eyeliner on me, I don't like it because it gets so close to my eye. I don't trust it. It's not to poke my eye out. Oh, somebody responded to me on Disney Descendants posting for real, like agreeing with me. Probably my one about Audrey. Anyways, you don't need makeup. Sorry, that's not important. But you don't need makeup. You are beautiful without it. You don't need it. Okay, let's go on to periods. Let's talk about them. You could get them at any, like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You might get them earlier in life. You might get them later in life. It all just depends on where you're at in your life and how it goes and stuff. I got mine at 11. I just turned 11 a few months before, actually. And I didn't tell anybody about it for 3 days. I was too nervous to, and I told my mom, and I was going to go tell her. And I told her, and I was nervous to tell her, and I didn't expect me to just blurt it out. I whispered it in her ear, and I didn't expect her to just blurt it out, but I did. It just came out. I just told her. I was expecting to like hesitate, but nope. I just told her my period. And I know some people might be like, ooh, periods are gross. Ooh, let's not talk about it. But it should be a normal conversation, honestly. And honestly, I kind of used to be like that. Like, I'm not talking about periods. Like, kinda. It wasn't like too bad, but I was like, But it should be open and honest, and it should be a discussion. And yeah, but yeah, I was 11. I was afraid. I told my mom. I ended up getting pads. My dad was upset that I couldn't be honest and open with him, but it's just because like he's my dad and she was my mom, and it was easier to tell my mom than my dad. So when I told my mom, I just told her, and yeah, got pads and had my period since. I have irregular periods though, and some people might. I have it because I have PCOS, which I said that no, and I've talked about it before, and it causes irregular periods, so my periods are like weird. I also thankfully am part of the group, like periods suck, but I am part of the group that only gets it for 3 days, and I am so thankful for that. I said it in the last video I filmed, but the light fell, but I have black, it's hair dye. I dyed my mom's hair yesterday, and I got black hair dye on me. I've only tried to like soap and water. I haven't tried like other things yet, but I will. But last night I did it, at, like 11 something. But yeah, I don't know if that's important. If I did already say it in this video, I'm so sorry. I don't think I did. I think it was only the last video I filmed, which you can check out before or after this. It's called it's just defending Belly Conklin from The Summer I Turned Pretty. And if you haven't seen that show, you should. It's a pretty good show. It's on Amazon Prime. You have to have Amazon Prime. You have to pay for it though. Maybe your parents have it. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, periods. You could use pads. You could use tampons, diva cups, period underwear. I think it'd be pretty cool to get period underwear. I don't know if you have to wear a pad, but I think it was, I don't know. I think it was like built-in pads in it. I don't know, I've never tried it. But I use pads all the time, and I refuse, you guys could, I refuse to stick a tampon inside me though. I refuse to. My mom said she did it once, and like wrong, whatever, and like she hasn't used it since. I think, no, she used to use it, and then she stopped. Like, it was more than one time, I think. I don't know. There was somebody I heard, though, that did it once and then never again. I don't remember who it was I heard it from, though. No broken ability to talk about their periods and stuff. It's gonna be on the thumbnail about periods, so if you don't like the period conversation, like, you did click on it, so you knew that periods were coming. And if it grosses you out, I am sorry, you can skip it a little bit. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Probably a couple minutes from when it starts to this. Now if you're at this part, you already heard me talking about periods, so anyways, period. I heard recently there were apparently something in tampons that causes cancer, so I'd be careful with that. I'm gonna look up safe period products to use. Oh, let's go on to cramps. Okay, I'm gonna search it, and then I'm gonna search whatever the V instead of a C. Oh wow, still came up. I'm gonna talk about cramps before I read that. When I have bad cramps, I have used my heating pad. My mom's heating pad, now I have my own. I got one for Christmas. Hot baths, and I've even used menstrual cramp pills. from Dollar Tree, and I've used them a few times, and I feel like they did kind of work. They did work. Like, it took some, kind of helped. Took some the next day, again, because I was thinking, like, I think they kind of helped, so I did. This is like the last time I period, the time before. I think it was the last time. But menstrual cramp pills, it's a blue bottle. I'm not 100% sure where it's at right now, to be totally honest. But it's about this size. This is also from Dollar Tree. It's about this size, and it's menstrual relief, and it's blue. And the box is blue and white too. I can put blue and white, I didn't say it was white before, but I'm sure you figured it was white. But you can use pills for a heating pad, soak yourself in the bathtub, and it should help. When you're in the water, your flow of like your period like stops. My mom has told me that before, like when you're in the water it stops. And like it's true, because like you take a bath, you come out and there's no blood down there. At least for me it's happened, like it's stopped. But yeah, you could do things to help period cramps. My mom said she was hurting so bad when she was younger one time that she literally was upside down on the steps, and that's like the only position that would like help her cramps is upside down. I'm not gonna make fun of her or laugh at it because I find it very believable and I could see why, and I'm sure like cramps can get really freaking bad. Like sometimes you don't want to get up. Some I've heard that they cramp up. I mean, not cramp up, but I meant to say black out. And I've actually thrown up because my period before, like my period has made me feel nauseous. It's made me throw up. Your period can get pretty bad. If you need a day off, I know at least, like for my kids in the future, my daughters need a day off because their period is just that bad. I'm giving them the day off. I'm letting them take the day off. If you need it, ask your parents, like from school or whatever. If you need a day off from work, take your day off from work because you're more important than having to work through the pain. A lot of people say like, oh, period shouldn't be an excuse to get out of schoolwork, get out of work. Yes, it is. They have no idea what it's like. Your cramps could be so bad you black out, you throw up, you're just so sick. Maybe it might give you a headache or a fever. Period cramps just get so bad you can't move, you can't do anything, you can't bend down, you can't whatever. Like periods get really freaking bad. So take that break if you need it, okay? Alright, safe period products includes menstrual cups, pads, period underwear, and tampons. Pads you can buy, like if you're on a budget, you can literally find packs of pads at the Dollar Tree. They sell pads at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. You don't get a whole bunch, but if you need them just for a few days, you can go and get them. Menstrual cups, which I know you pinch it, you put it in, and then it like opens or whatever, and the bubble goes in there, then you squeeze it gently, you pull it out, you dump it in the toilet, and flush it. I've never used them, but that's what I've heard you do. And then period pads, you just put them on the lining of your underwear. Oh, I was saying, okay, I like them, but I don't. Like, sometimes they like crunch up, and I've heard other stories too where they'll crunch up on them and won't like stay there. But I refuse, like I said, to put a tampon inside of me. Tampon inside of you, and then you bring it back out, obviously. And then period pants, I think you just, not like period pants, but period underwear. I think for this, you do just put them on and wear them during your period. You don't put pads or anything on. And pads is above it because this is the picture I'm looking at. Oh my god, guys. No, let me click back. Here, this is the picture of the menstrual cup, the tampon, the pad, the reusable pads, reusable applicator, period pants, underwear, whatever. It says pants, but whatever. Not that it matters. Reusable applicator. I've never really heard about that, or have I? I don't know, it's a reusable thing, and so reusable pads, you can use reusable pads. I guess you just put them to the washer and dryer each time, and that would save you money over getting period pads, so maybe use them. But be careful what pads and stuff you're gonna be what tampons and stuff, the things you put inside of you. Make sure you research them and make sure they're good for you first. And you could try something out. If you don't like it, just don't get rid of it.